Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Stevie with me in the studio. Don, Shaka and Jules with us as well to answer some of your tweets. Stevie, how long do you think it will take for Trent to sort out his defending, or should he just move into the midfield?
Ooh. That's a tough one. I'm trying to think if he's capable of actually sorting it out. You know, at the end of the day, all players have got a certain, set of skills. And just maybe one-on-one defending is not in his armoury. And there's nothing to suggest so far that it will be. So, listen, if Liverpool keep playing the way they're playing, then they're just going to have to bite the bullet and put up with the fact that he can make mistakes defensively, but going forward he can be absolutely fantastic.
Jules, do you think Madrid can muster up 150 million to offer for Mbappe? And do you believe the reports that he's told PSG he's leaving this summer?
I don't believe he's told anything to anyone. And then for Real Madrid and the money, I find it hard to believe that they can unless they sell players, the likes of Isco and Bale and players they don't want, and then make money that way to fund the transfer of Kylian, then maybe. But it's a pandemic, as we've said. All clubs have been hit quite hard. They've spent $500 million renovating the stadium, for example. I'm not sure the 150 million could be available for them this summer to go and buy Kylian. But if they can, then certainly they would try to recruit him.
Jules, why did you leave our WhatsApp group today? Did I upset you? What's happening?
What?
It was me, you and a mutual friend in a WhatsApp group, and I just had a message saying Julien has left the group.
Well, I thought that the conversation was over.
Well, it might continue another day, but now it won't. That's it. Just cuts the
Conversation
right
over.
on the face.
Conversation over.
That's it. Julien has left the group.
I didn't think you set that up for life, but I'll go back on it.
No, you're not invited now.
Can you invite me again?
You're not important enough, Dan, are you?
No, it's blocked. No.
I bet you're still on Neymar's.
Oh,
hey?
all of Neymar's WhatsApp.
I bet you're still on Neymar's.
Cooey.
No danger.
You know.
Stevie. Well, let's not ask Stevie. Let's ask Don this. Don, who would win a race between Stevie and Sule?
Stevie. I reckon Stevie would.
Now, it was interesting because during the Bayern-Leipzig game, someone highlighted the fact that he was the fastest player on the pitch.
No. Get it right.
Wow.
They said that he was clocked at running in a particular time in the game at the highest pace of anybody.
So he was the fastest player on the pitch?
No. See, you're broadening that to he's just fast.
No.
Which is not correct.
No, but I'm saying that is factually correct.
He was clocked as doing a particular speed that was higher than anybody else on the field.
Which was faster than anyone else.
No. Let me put it a different way to you, right? I'm going to say that Sule was one of these guys that if it's a race over 60 yards,
yes,
he may be fast. Unfortunately for Sule and his teammates, it probably takes him 30 yards to actually get from dragging himself from a start to a decent speed. And unfortunately for him, there are not that many 60-yard sprints with a ball at your feet. So there you go.
Shaka, how would you fancy your chances in a running race between the guests today?
I think I could do them all, actually.
Who's wandering around behind you? What's going on?
That's my daughter. She's going to practice. She's got soccer practice now, so she's heading out.
Oh, she's going to practice. Oh, she's heading out. She's going to practice in the room.
Ask her who would win a race between you and her.
She's left already. Too
Ah.
late. I would.
You think so?
Mia! Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Well, she's fast.
Yeah, I would.
Don, would you fancy your chances in a running race against this lot?
All day long. Shaka's not beaten me in a race.
No?
No goalkeeper is
Listen.
ever going to beat me in a race. I'm not having him.
Listen, Don can't beat me on his bicycle.
Too busy getting run
Shaka,
over.
you're not quick. Shaka, you're not quick. You've never been quick.
I'm quicker than you.
Dan.
I'm quicker than you. I'm confident of that.
Go on, Jules.
You know, you English people have a sports day
Yes.
at your kids' school,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And there's a dad's race, I believe. Not that I've never done it, but I'm sure in the dad's race, Don wanted to win, or Shaka probably as well. They were just dying to do the dad's race to go and win and show like who was the fastest.
Of course. Imagine the
Yeah, but
embarrassment.
Jules,
if you didn't.
But Jules, you never beat the other dads by a large distance. You see, you got to be cute. You got to be smart.
No,
you just
no,
got to do
no.
enough.
Why?
No,
Why?
you got
Don't
to
embarrass
well done. I won mine by about 50 or 60
Yes.
yards. No danger.
Were you in full Liverpool kit?
No, I tell you what, I heard the gun go and I was off.
The beat of the bang.
The beat of the bang.
Jules, if Barca win La Liga, would selling Suarez to Atleti be justified? Also, would you say Koeman did a decent job? This is after you saying he's the worst manager in the world.
Yeah, I mean, but worst managers can improve, and he certainly did improve. And it would be a great season if he wins La Liga for sure. It's probably the only thing he would ever win. So well done to him if he does that. Maybe the Copa del Rey as well. Let's not forget they're in the final too. But selling Suarez, despite the fact that they did it poorly, the way it happened, that phone call, all that was wrong. But they just didn't think that financially he was worth the money that they would have had to pay for him at his age with one knee, available and not the other one. So you can understand as well, even if Atleti then end up winning the title and Suarez played a big part, you can also you can kind of understand why they let him go, even if he could obviously come back to haunt them if Atleti and Suarez win.
Who has the best first touch, Don, that you ever played with or against?
Oh my days. Me and Stevie would probably say Johnny Barnes.
Right.
The Canio might be up there. Yeah, I think those two, off the top of my head. No one at Everton, no one really at Sunderland. Probably Barnesy or Di Canio.
Stevie?
There's a lot of players that have got a fantastic first touch. I mean, think of all the players that have won Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues and everything. You've got your first touch has to be up there.
Okay. Any names you'd like to give us?
Too many.
Well,
There's a
just
lot
one.
of them.
Just
There's a
one.
lot of them. Yeah, I mean, Don's right, but then you can start adding. Loads of
Sheringham,
names.
Zola.
There's millions of them. Souness, Dalglish, Anson. I mean, there are millions. You go back years. Liam Brady, people like that. I mean,
Right.
George Best.
Oh, okay.
I mean, do you want a who's who of the last 50 years of British
I
and
don't know,
European
Steve. I think you're
football?
taking this question very seriously.
Oh, you don't want us to take it seriously?
No, but you're like, oh, well, it's a lot
Because we want to give a good answer, that's
Right.
why.
Okay.
We do take this seriously. Maybe you don't, clearly.
Well, no,
But we do, right, Don? Jack?
You want them to
Jules?
gang up on me.
Aye.
Well,
Yeah.
Don gave us two names. That was it. And then you went down this rabbit hole.
Keep your mouth closed in the future, then. That's what you want.
Oh, my goodness.
Less is more, is that what you're trying to say?
Jules, once we can travel again, I'd love to see a game in France. What are the top 3 game day atmospheres in Ligue 1?
You've got your choice of going anywhere. You go to France.
Hey,
Seriously.
we've got great atmosphere. He's not talking about what happens on the pitch. He's talking about what happens in the stands, right?
It's
right.
atmosphere.
Oh, you like frog's legs, then?
So,
Oh, my goodness.
oh my, here we go again.
Here we go. Aye.
Oh, dear, Stevie. What happened to less is more? Okay, Jules, where should this person
more or
go?
less.
The best atmosphere.
Yeah, go to Marseille and watch a Marseille PSG game or Marseille Nice. go to Lyon or Saint-Etienne, maybe more Saint-Etienne to watch the Rhône derby between Saint-Etienne and Lyon. And then you have to go to the Parc des Princes because it's the most beautiful stadium in the world, of course. And then maybe finish with the Derby du Nord between Lille and Lens, for example. The atmosphere at Lens, especially, that's one of the greatest atmospheres in France. Right, great choice, Liga, by the way. Really good choice.
Let's switch gears, shall we? Stevie, how's the diet going? Will you be getting buff like Frank this summer?
No. Not going at all. It's completely collapsed. We'll return another time.
What was the catalyst for the collapse?
The catalyst for the collapse was going to my son's in Philadelphia.
Right, wasn't that a few months ago?
It was, yeah.
Right, so why couldn't you get back on?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd actually lost 8 pounds, right? I was doing great.
Yep.
And then I went to my son's.
Right.
For like 5 days.
Okay, put it all back on.
And it just fell apart. And then that was it.
That's it. Then you're on vacation.
There'll be another one. I'm going away next week, so the plan is to try and go again.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.